The screen is visible, all of you.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So today also we will continue the observability parts. Okay, one more topic came is how to monitoring AWS EC2 machines. Okay, using Prometheus and Grafana. So I include one more topic today that is node exporter. Okay, so today we will discover how to monitoring EC2 machines. Okay, EC2 machines using node exporter, Prometheus and Grafana. So I will briefly explain the workflow. Okay. So for example, uh, see, we will deploy one virtual machine. Okay. This is our EC2 machine. So we need to monitoring similar EC2 machines using the same uh, tools or services. Okay, these are the services. So these machines have a lot of metrics, logs, traces, okay, related to specific services. Okay. For example, coming to the metrics, what are the metrics that this machine have, like CPU metrics, memory, network, similar things, lot of metrics that belongs to single machines. Okay, so we need to grab these types of logs metrics from these machines. So one service that we need to install within the system for getting these types of metrics and logs and everything, that is called a node exporter. So node exporter is a service that we install within each machine. Okay, for example, we need to monitor three machines, then we need to install the node exporter to the three specific machines. So what will happen? The node exporter grab the all details. Okay, that machines like metrics, logs, everything, and it will I mean pulling that data. Okay, that metrics and logs data and sending to Prometheus. And now the Prometheus service or the Prometheus uh, application have that mission specific missions logs and metrics. Okay, and it's came from the node exporter service. Okay, so the node exporter sending all the details of this specific mission to Prometheus. So coming to Prometheus, Prometheus have all the details of the mission, but Prometheus doesn't have the uh, view. I mean, showcasing the UI part of this CPU details, okay, or the specific machine detail. That's why we go with the Grafana. So Grafana will visualize everything. So we need to configure. We need to install Grafana. Then we need to configure Grafana to getting the specific machine details. So we will here we can see a dashboard for the specific machine. Okay, this is a Grafana dashboard. So coming to the Grafana dashboard for this specific EC2 machine, we can see the missions, CPU, memory, network, and everything we can see. Okay, within the dashboard. So we can set up the rules and alert based on our requirement. For example, the machine CPU utilization is going to above 60 percentage. Here we need to get a alert, okay, in Grafana. So Grafana, I mean, the monitoring team will thoroughly monitoring this dashboard, okay, this specific dashboard. So they can see how much CPU utilization that currently having or memory, everything they can see. And if the percentage exceed, okay, I mean the usage exceed within the set. Uh, See here we have some predefined configuration. So for example, we can set that CPU utilization above 80 percentage. It will send a mail to the monitoring team. That I mean Grafana. So that all the things we can set up within the Grafana dashboard. Alert. It will send via messaging. Okay, sending message to corresponding team. Okay, so all things we can set up within the Grafana dashboard. Then one more thing, um, like we can use service discovery. Okay, it's a service actually, service discovery. Service discovery is, for example, we have a AWS account. Okay, AWS account. So here we have a lot of configuration. For example, the specific EC2 machine, we need to set up, I mean, we need to install node exporter, then go to the Prometheus configuration, then we need to add the machine's details and everything. So it's not a like coming to production environment, it's a lot of servers are there. So we need to add all the things within that Prometheus configuration. So we need to automatically getting the machines. Okay. For example, if we are deploying one new machine, so at the same time, that machine will automatically view in that Prometheus dashboard. Okay. So that is called a service discovery. The Prometheus have the ability of service discovery. So we need to configure the service discovery. After that, if any new machine created in the same region of AWS account, then it will automatically fetch it in the Prometheus. But one thing we need to do, we need to install the node export. After configuring the new machine, we need to install node exporter. That's fine. So this machine automatically connected to the Prometheus and also Grafana. Got it. Any doubt?
So node exporter tells the Prometheus that this new machine is there now. Also monitor
Yes,
that.
using service discovery because
Service
just
discovery.
yeah.
Is that like a YAML file on node exporter that says?
Yes.
Okay.
No node exporter actually. Prometheus have some YAML configurations. So we need
Okay.
to configure Prometheus YAML files.
Okay.
Any others? Anyone have any doubt? So we can start the lab, right? That lab. Okay.
Yep.
So what are things that you need to install? These are the things. Okay, like we need to install Node Exporter, we need to install Prometheus and Grafana. So I am choosing one machine to install Prometheus and Grafana. So that's my monitoring machine. Okay, I called as that's my monitoring machine. To that, I will add one more machine or two machine. Then I will monitoring those machines. I am choosing Ubuntu. Ubuntu 22.4 version. Okay, I'm choosing that version. The previous one actually. That is the previous one. T2 micro is fine. We need to open some ports. Okay, for example, the node exporter, then Prometheus and Grafana. These services using different ports only. Okay, I will open later. Now I'm launching. Okay, the machine is up and ready. So I am using a remote SSS tool. Okay, like this thing. Yeah, I'm not using because that specific perm file is not belong to this server. Okay, I mean with this laptop. So I'm go with the browser shell connect. So I successfully launched with the EC2 machine. Now we need to install Prometheus and Grafana to this machine. Okay. So I have the script file. So we can use the script file for installing both. Yes, this is the repository. So I'm just cloning that repository to my local machine. So to my machine, not my local machine, the server using git clone and paste the URL that we copied. So the repository is cloned to this machine. Okay. See the Prometheus CD. So here you can see a lot of script files are there, right? Like so these genes installed Grafana, install.sh Grafana, install.sh Prometheus, install.sh non-exporter. So these are the script file. So we need to or run this script file. Okay. So what are things that inside the script file it will install? Okay. For example, I'll show you what are things in that install.sh. See, these are the commands actually, right? So these commands will execute, okay, whenever we are running that specific script. So it will now copying something like first it will getting that URL. See, so download these files that is related to the Grafana, sorry, Prometheus configuration file and install that file. Okay. After that, it will reload the daemon, then enable the Prometheus, starting Prometheus, and status Prometheus. So when after executing this script, we can see all the things like the status, even the status of the service. So I'm going to execute that file. So this way we execute, okay. Dot forward slash and paste the file name. Set code to see we run that script file, but it seems that the file, I mean service is failed. Trying to install not export, okay.
Is there a command you have to run to start the service?
Sorry?
Is there a command for you to start the service, the node exporter service?
No, yeah, that is included in that file. See,
Can you check the status of the Prometheus?
hmm.
Can you check journal CTL-XEU Prometheus?
Some more authentications are there. Okay, I will try with the sudo.
Yes. ಪೂಜೆ ಇದು ಕುದಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಚಪಾತಿ ಇತ್ತು ತಗೋ ಪೂಜೆ
Yes.
ಒಂದೊಂದು ಡ್ರಾಪು ಇದು ಒಂಥರ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ
See, we need to run that service using sudo privilege, okay, or root privilege. So otherwise, some permissions issues blocking that installation. So the node exporter is only fine. So I'm just exit and installing what we need to install the Prometheus and Grafana. Okay, same way. So first I'm going to install Prometheus. See, the Prometheus service is active and running. So we need to access that Prometheus. So we need to copy the public IP of the EC2 machine. Copy. And we need to open some pods for that machine, okay, like to viewing or accessing that specific applications. So go to security, edit inbound, 1990. We need to open 1990 port number 1990. Then 3000, that is for Grafana. For node exporter 9100. So three ports we are open now. So I am mentioned the port number 919090.
Can we customize the ports also?
Yes. For example, not using that 9090, right? Instead of 9090, we need to put our own port number, right? That you mean, right?
Yeah.
Uh, for specific reasons, we can change the port number. There's option
Where is the option?
to change. I mean, to change in 1990, right?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
There is some configuration for specific application there, which port that specific application using. So for Prometheus, we need to check that where that configuration okay happen. I mean, most probably the Prometheus configuration file there. So there it's mentioned that which service and which port that is used. So there we can change that port number. Got it.
Yes.
So here, it's successfully installed Node Exporter C, sorry, Prometheus. So the Prometheus, we need to go the status, okay? So here, this is the Prometheus dashboard, okay? So here we can see the targets. So what are how many targets? So targets means that specific machines, okay, that we need to monitor. So click target. So here we can see the targets, okay. See, one target is active here. That means this machine, okay, the same EC2 machine that where we install in the Prometheus. So we need to see the metrics of that specific machine. So click on the metrics. So now metrics in here. So we need to configure something to getting that metrics here. Okay. So when I click here, now metrics we can see. See. So we need to go to Prometheus configuration file. Okay. CD etc ls. Here we can see the Prometheus. See because we installed the Prometheus CD. I'm going to go to that directory. Here the file configuration file of Prometheus.yaml. So using nano, I'm opening that YAML file. See, this is a configuration. So here we can see the global part and the scrap config part. Okay. So here we need to add that machine's configuration 9090. Okay, it's enabled for the local machine. I am trying now. Try to install the Node exporter once. Okay, Node exporter. Okay, it's fine. Then I'm going to Prometheus. Okay, I'm just adding that mission IP. Okay, so we can see. So as of now, we can see that metrics. Okay, see when clicking the endpoint, there's no metrics we can see. So just to go back, I copied that IP address of that specific machine and go to the configuration. And once again, open that YAML configuration. And here you can see that scrap. Okay, so the target. Here I am going to edit the target. So put that IP and the port number. Okay, I mean the non-exporter port number. Save and exit. And I am going to restart the service. TL. So check it again. Go to target once again. Okay. Refresh. Yes. See, that is now we can see that instead of local host, we can see the IP address of that machine, and that machine is listed here. Okay. Click on. Yeah. See, this is a matrix for the specific server. Okay. So the now we can see, and the Prometheus have record details of that specific machine. Okay. So this part is completed. Okay. Now we need to monitoring that scrapped data. Okay. That means the metrics and everything using Grafana. So we need to install Grafana on the same server. So for Grafana, we can go with the official documentation. Just go to Grafana, this URL, and before that, here there is a script. Okay, I will try that script. If it work or not, we can check. Um, so I'm going to execute this script. Okay, install Grafana data search. Okay, that is active. So I need to check. using port number 3000. That's the default port number of Grafana. Yes, it's working. For the specific Grafana configuration, go with the admin default one. That's what I saw admin. And we need to give a new password, okay? I can 1, 2, 3. So this is the dashboard, Grafana dashboard. So we need to onboard that specific server, okay, to this dashboard. So we can go with the Explorer, click on Explorer. Here we can go, first I am going to explore, okay. So here we can see add data source. The Grafana needs data source. Data source means in this case we have a data source that is called a Prometheus. So Prometheus have all the data of that specific machine, right? So I'm going to add the data source. So here there are a lot of data sources are there like Prometheus, Graphite, OpenTSBD, InfluxDB. So in our case we are going with the Prometheus, okay. So click on Prometheus. So here we can see some configuration that we need to provide for Prometheus. That is URL, the mandatory thing. So we need to provide the URL of that Prometheus. Okay. So this is the URL of Prometheus. Simple. Copy and paste. And we can save and text. Data source is working. So there's no issue, I think. Go back. And now we need to import the dashboard. Okay. This is fine. Prometheus configuration is fine. That means the data source is setup is fine. So I'm just to go to import dashboard and we need to provide that ID. Okay. So in this case, we can provide, we need that not exporter full data. Okay. So this is the ID for the not exporter full 1860. Load it. See, not exporter full. That means we get all the data of that the not exporter have. Okay. And here we need to change the data source, Prometheus, and import. So now it's getting the data, templating, adoption, replacing is not function. Issues, check, default. I'm trying to import that same once again. Some configuration issues there, okay. And then we couldn't get that data actually from that machine. 9090. I need to configure one more thing, okay. I'm adding one more data source. A node data source. Click on Prometheus. So I am going to install Grafana manually, okay, instead of, I think that is related to some issues with Grafana.
Did you not have sudo in one of the lines in the script file?
For
Install Grafana.
but I'm in root.
Oh, okay.
See, okay, leave it. I'm starting with the scratch. I mean, installation of.
Can you check the Prometheus config file? Any issue with that?
This is a script. I run that script. Okay. I think some issues with that script. I think it's old script. So now I'm going to download the fresh one. Click next. So I am going to disable the service. Okay. Hmm. So some configuration issues are there. Okay. Uh, all are there, right? All are following me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the Grafana didn't wasn't able
Mm,
to be, but you
yes.
disabled it right now, right?
Now I disable. That's why it's not loading. But I need to update with that latest version. Currently, see the version is 7.3.4. I need to install this thing like Grafana Interface 11. I think I will start the service and try it again.
Do you need to use the yum package manager for Debian .deb file?
Mm, for
For the .deb file for Grafana Enterprise 11.2.
I'm trying to stop that one, like the process ID.
You have to kill 3514.
3514. Asset process. Why?
You see that root 3514. Is it the 2304?
So I'm quickly try the same thing again. Okay. I'm again doing from scratch. Okay. Try to install the manual Grafana installation instead of going with the script.
You need capital P.
Yes. So first I'm executing Prometheus. Now not export. Okay. I'm not going with this Grafana script file. So both are running fine. Prometheus not exporter. Okay. So now I choose this file for installing Grafana. See here, not creating home directory user Grafana, not starting installation. Please execute the following statement to configure Grafana to start automatically using system D. Okay. So we need to perform these things. Paste. And this one. So fine. Then I'm going to that machine.
Is the DNS configuration of that server not working for Grafana?
For the previous one, right?
That's why the Grafana and Prometheus could not talk to each other.
No, but when we adding the data source, it will automatically see in all the things like because for the IP everything is provided.
Okay.
For the newly created machine, I didn't open that port. Okay, like I'm just going to enable port number 9090 3000 and 910 reports enabled. Okay, Grafana is loaded. Node export last. I mean Prometheus as well. ADMIN. So I'm just to go to the Prometheus targets. Nothing is here. So I'm going to that Prometheus YAML file. Okay, CD.
There is a typo error, I guess.
Yes. Refresh. Okay. See, this all steps here. Now we need to go to Grafana and write. Go to explore. The data source. Click on methods. We need to provide that HTTP colon. Save and test.
Is this a localhost or the new EC2 instance?
No. Because Prometheus and Prometheus Grafana we install on same server, so we can go with the localhost. If the Prometheus is running in a different server, we need to provide that machine IP.
Okay.
Yeah, in this case, it's localhost because both are running in same machine. That's why I'm providing now localhost. So here you can see successful queried the Prometheus API. So now we can go to dashboard and new dashboard, import and provide the ID full, not exported full, and source Prometheus import. We'll see. Yes. See the machine. This is a machine in that Prometheus. Where it is from? Where is Prometheus? See the same machine details we can see here.
Yes.
It will take some time to getting the data.
So how are you going to configure that service discover?
So service discovery, we need to create a configuration file actually. I'll show you.
Okay.
For the service discovery, I will show you. Okay. We have a configuration for service discovery. So this is the YAML file, okay, for the service discovery. Copy, and we need to here we have a YAML file, right? See, this Prometheus.yaml. So nano. So we need to remove this entire thing, okay, like because in this case it's only taking that target is specified for one machine. If we have more target, then we need to add the IPs of the machines, okay? Like we need to enter all the machine IP there. So when we installing, I mean, when we go with the service discovery, okay, see, this is a configuration. So here we need to provide the region that we are using. In this case, we are in US East to 1, okay? So East to 1. And we need to provide the access key and secret key for that machine, okay? You got it. For that machine means the machine that we are going to use.
Okay.
So this is account, okay? Secret key and access key for the account actually. So we need to create a user and we need to get that user secret key and access key and we provide here. So and apply this configuration. After that, with whatever mission or how many missions that we create in future. So all missions will be added in the Prometheus.
Okay.
I will add. I'm going to add once again in both. So yeah. So coming class, I will show you okay how to add that discovery part. And also I need to check since that data is not featured in the Grafana. See, no data seems now, but it will take. It don't take this much time to getting the data. Some
Can you
configuration
go-
is missing.
Can you go and check that configuration whether the permission is given to view the detail?
Yeah, the configuration part is almost done actually from the machine side.
No, in the Grafana
Because
application. No, not in that Prometheus or backend. In the main Grafana application API.
yes, I mean whenever we added the data source, okay, so we need to get all the details here because here we added the data source Prometheus and coming to this Prometheus, where it is. See, we have all the metrics here, but these metrics not reflecting Grafana actually. And so if we go, this is actually the node port and details. Okay, the endpoint means the node port.
Any settings that needs to change on this application, this app now?
No, no, no.
Because I'm seeing that data we can import from the Prometheus, but you're not seeing that one.
Yes.
Maybe sometimes this may be the reason, like the permission should view that on Grafana should be enabled.
Yeah, because whenever we added the data source Prometheus, then we it will see here actually.
Any configuration tab in this here?
Means
Yeah, in the screen. Any configuration tab? Go
no,
to the
no, no.
left.
This part, right?
Yeah, go to the left side. There are the 3 lines. Click on that one. Let's see.
Oh, give me 1 minute, okay? I'm just added one thing.
Yes.
Which one? Administration, right?
Administration are in the top corner left. 3 lines. Next to home. Next to home. Yeah. Any configuration tab? Yeah, click on the user and access. You click on the teams. Yes.
Maybe it needs a restart.
Restart off. Which one? Which one is?
Yeah.
Yeah. restart Prometheus because it will start sending to Grafana now.
It is sending, but we're not able to see on the Grafana screen.
Prometheus, everything
No.
is fine. See, you
Yeah.
can see the metrics.
But you couldn't see the data in Grafana, right?
Correct.
Yes.
So that's why I thought you have to restart Prometheus because it will now start sending the data, like it reboots. Because initially Prometheus was not sending the data to Grafana.
I will restart.
That is because of version issue.
Yeah, that is version issue.
Type error, maybe systemctl. Fine.
Instead of local IP, I will localhost. I'm trying to change that
Yeah.
public. That we can. I will do that too. Okay.
Are the ports for Grafana and Prometheus different?
No, same. I'm here provided the localhost. So now I provided entire IP of that machine. Okay.
But the port number should be different for the different services, right? For
Yes.
Grafana
Yes.
and
Yes. Yes.
so is there an issue with the port numbers?
Every port is open.
Okay.
Okay, then I will troubleshoot and we can continue tomorrow, right? All of you.
Okay, that's fine, Bhavin.
Okay.
Thanks for the lecture. Good night,
Yeah.
everybody. Good morning, Tawfiq sir.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye all.
Bye.